Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. Today we are going to make some lamb and wild boar tostadas. Yeah, that's the word, tostadas. But we're going to make it so that you can experience a little bit of Mexican and a little bit of Greek. Why? Why not? So this is our lamb, came from the ranch. We butchered it not too long ago and ground it ourselves, and the wild boar we butchered as well. Now, I'm just getting used to this griddle business, so bear with me. If you look at this and you're thinking, what is he doing? Well, the answer to that is, I don't really know. We're learning, but it should be fine. So first thing we want to do is prepare our salsa. We're just going to do something like this. Typically, I would cut this up a little better, dice it up, whatever. Not necessary here, and I'll tell you why in a minute. This is just for me, so I'm kind of just doing whatever I want to do here. I recommend you guys do whatever you want to do as well. A tomato is coming later, but we want to do it like this first because these take longer to cook and we don't want to obliterate our tomato. A little salt. A little pepper. So the dome isn't necessary, but it'll expedite the process. It's from Canada, from Publix, but it's from Canada, so I'm guessing it's greenhouse grown. Look how pretty it is. Our tomatoes aren't ready yet, but we have some of these. Now what I found is the yellow tomatoes, the orange tomatoes, and the black tomatoes tend to have lower acid levels, which I prefer because tomatoes have a tendency to give me a little heartburn sometimes. Not all the time, but sometimes, and I avoid it if I can. So I'm just digging out this core because we don't want that. Not doing a pretty job of it, but it doesn't matter, does it? So we're going to cut this into pieces. Look at that. I can't wait till ours get ripe. Isn't that pretty? Now, one cool thing about salsa is you could just about make it however you want. That's probably enough. Now, you could even make this salsa without cooking it at all if you wanted to. But I want to get some color on there and get it heated up a good bit. And then we're going to beat it up in our mortar and pestle. It's already getting macerated. Very loud, I apologize. Might be a little too much. I'm gonna let those vegetables sweat for a little while we clean up. All right. One pound lamb, 1 pound wild hog. Now this is where the griddle excels. Ground meat, and then soon to be tortillas. I'm gonna put some salt, pepper, cumin, cayenne, and chili powder. You could also use paprika for some color. I'm gonna spread this out a little bit. We'll get some brown on it. Alright, I can feel it now. Alright. We got a little bit of color there, not as much as I would like, but that's good enough. Corn tortillas. Street taco sized. So, 1, 2, 3, 4. So I like these little ones because it's like a bite, little bites. So you can have different flavors on there without having to eat a whole taco. Some people don't want to eat 4 whole tacos, or maybe they do and they just can't because it's too many. I'm gonna put a little more oil there because I want to crisp these up rather than just brown them. Now if you get the oil hot before you put them in, they're less likely to get real greasy. But we're gonna drain, strain, let that grease run off. So that's probably crispy enough. I'm gonna drain it a little bit there. Put it on my plate laying sideways. Whoa, we almost had an incident. Laying sideways on the plate. Kind of at an angle, so the grease continues to drip while it's sitting on the plate. Or whatever your carrying receptacle is. Did we burn that? A little bit. Not bad. Again, this is a tostada. Alright. So, these are not traditional, so don't get after me, okay? Unless you just want to, I guess. I mean, you can. There's no problem. These two are going to have sour cream. And then for the other ones, the Greek style, we're going to use, see, they're very similar. Whole milk, plain Greek yogurt. Now this works. Of course they eat pork and they eat lamb in both countries, or both regions, of course. But because there's lamb and pork in it, you can kind of try both of these recipes and see whichever one you like the most. If you don't like the Hispanic style cooking, the Latin cooking, if you will, then go with the Greek. If you don't like the Greek, go with the Latin. If you don't like either, what's wrong with you? Now, hopefully, this allows the meat to stick a little bit. Now, I'm not too concerned if the meat runs off the side. I'm really not. It's better for Instagram if it's neater. I know, we're really dragging this out, aren't we? Let's get some of this salsa. Pound it out. Salsa. And we're going to set it here for now. But bring this a little closer so we don't make a mess. No! I've done it now. No. Alright, well that one's going to have both. You know what? Let's do that. We'll do one with both. I'm not afraid. Uh-huh. Turning a frown upside down, right? salsa sour cream. Man, can't believe I did that. I'm not paying attention is the problem. I'm just not paying attention. Uh-oh, 18% battery left. Better hurry. All right, I'm gonna eat that piece just to clean up the plate. So we're gonna put a little bit of dill in there for the dipping sauce. I suppose you could have made all this at the same time. And I'm gonna put the rest in the main sauce. So we got dill. This Greek sauce, there's a lot of variations on it, of course, like all the rest of this stuff. Do it like you want. Moral of the story all the time here, I think, is just do what you want. When you're cooking, if you stick with recipes all the time, you may get it right, but you might be costing yourself an opportunity to learn and experience. All right, so we got some lemon juice in there. Lemon juice in the other one. Pepper. Pepper. I like a lot of pepper. You do your thing. All right. A wee bit of salt. And that's it. I am not going to mix that one because I think it's good looking like that, but I'm going to mix the other one for the topping. That is a mouthful of that, isn't it? That's too much. Whatever. So here, for the Greek version, which is practically just a yogurt tostada at this point. Well, whatever. We're going to put a wee bit of feta cheese. And I guess we got to sprinkle a little bit on the double here, don't we? A little crumbling cheese. A little queso fresco. I like this stuff all the time. And you mix this stuff with onions, cilantro, salt and pepper. Oh yeah, we gotta put it over here too, don't we? And you got a great topping for everything. That's what I'm gonna say, everything. You just put it on everything. Put it on your ice cream. We're gonna put a little bit of lemon over the top of just everything, including the coleslaw. I like my coleslaw raw. If you like yours, well, I guess it's not coleslaw if it's raw, is it? Huh? No, it's not. It's just cabbage. But if you prefer to have coleslaw, have your coleslaw. Lightly chop the cilantro. Don't go crazy with the cilantro chopping because you'll kill it. So, yep, that's right. Lost my train of thought there for a minute. All right, Latin style. Cilantro. And what do we put on the other one? Whatever you want. But we're going to put some dill on the other ones. Just top it up a little bit. Now I'm going to break this dill up with my fingers. I'm not going to chop it. I'm going to make it a little bit thicker, a little bigger pieces, just for aesthetics. Doesn't matter. And I forgot to put the cilantro on our multiples here, didn't I? There you go, folks. An overly tedious effort to demonstrate a simple recipe to you. Latin and Greek inspired tostadas. Hope you enjoyed that, and we'll see you next time.